November the 2nd, 2023. Quick update from the video earlier. Remember we were talking about the leader of Hezbollah is going to make a statement on November the 3rd about their response to what's going on in Gaza. And they've attacked 19 positions today already of the Israelis on the northern edge of Israel. Israel has retaliated. And if you remember when this thing first kicked off, after the October 7th attack, that there were bases in Syria that were bombed. And Israel did it, and they said it was to prevent Iran from shipping in more supplies, ammunition, troops, whatever it is, into that area to supply Hezbollah. Well, they've went around that now, and what we were talking, the reason I'm doing the video is because of this. We were talking about Turkey. We were talking about Russia. So what does Russia do in response to this? And now we're seeing that Hezbollah may be about to kick off a major campaign, but it's going to be totally Iranian-backed. Now, Russia has given over one of their air bases there in that area to Iran to get away from the, so that they can ship munitions and people in and don't have to deal with the bombed-out bases. But now, if Israel steps in or the U.S. steps in to stop anything happening coming in, what's called the Miamim base, then they're attacking Russia directly. What Russia's letting the Iranians do is bring in whatever they want to while Russia supplies air cover at the air base. It says Russian rocket in Israel. Iran equips Hezbollah from the Miamim base. The IDF mobilizes a commando brigade. Its position was hit with kamikaze drones. The IDF mobilizes the commando brigade with massive firepower. Now, let me step over here for a moment. This air base we're talking about is in Syria. It's a Syrian air base currently operated by Russia. It's located southeast of the city of Latakia. Now, this air base we're talking about is in Syria that Russia controls. It's also the air base, if you remember, when we were seeing the African nations pushing out what they call the colonizers, then this base was used. Remember, Russia came into Africa and they were making all these deals and everything, but this was their base for Africa. But it says this is a Syrian air base currently operated by Russia, located southeast of the city of Latakia. The air base shares some airfield facilities with the Bashar al-Assad International Airport. The legal status of the base is regulated by a treaty Russia and Syria signed in August 2015. At the end of 2017, Russia said it had decided to turn this base into a component of its permanent military contingent stationed in Syria. But guys, that's what we're dealing with. And if you look at this map, I'll pull it up. And if you look at this map, guys, this is the Mediterranean to your left. Down to the very south and east, or in the bottom left-hand corner, you're talking about going into the Israeli area. But this air base is here. Russian controlled. Iran can ship anything they want to in there under Russia-protected air defense systems. And it's a very short trip from there into northern Israel. So for you guys that are watching Prophecy, you're seeing now that Russia has made its move to supply the attack into Israel. Think about where we are at in Prophecy. Israel's very mad about it. It says Russia has given this air base to Iran to supply Hezbollah with weapons and ammunition, Israeli media reports. Now, as you can imagine, they're saying the move has caused great anger in Israel. They're saying Russia protects this air base with its anti-aircraft systems, and by extension, they're protecting the Iranian planes that land there, guys. It is noteworthy that the transfer of weapons took place one day before the speech declaration of the Secretary General of Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah. That was in the video earlier today. Again, November the 3rd is when he said he would make the speech. They're already setting up the chairs and the stage and everything for it. Right now, it is 20 minutes to 5 Central Time, 20 minutes to 6 on the East Coast. That means it's 20 minutes till midnight there in Lebanon, guys. That's the timing. So we don't know when during the day the speech will be given. We don't know if it will be a massive command to protect the Palestinians to come into that area, or will it be another giant symbol of saber rattling? We don't know yet, but I'm just telling you right now, we're a few minutes before midnight there, and it will be November the 3rd. Now, we're just hearing about the Russian control of that base, but look at what they're saying. At the same time as this is going on, the basically cutting in half of Gaza, and then Hezbollah coming out saying they're going to make this speech. It says at the same time, Syrian sources say thousands of Iranian-backed militias have arrived in southern Lebanon in the past week, while tens of thousands remain inside Syria, near the border with Lebanon and the Golan Heights. That may have been the purpose for that base. We don't know how long some of these people have been there, but we do know that these big planes, and they're large planes, they can have tons and tons of ammunition or other things that come out of Iran, are flying in with protected cover. Will something happen to that base or some of the planes coming into it to stop it? If so, then we know that the full demonic control of all the nations, just like in the book of Revelation, when the spirits go forth to bring the kings together for this battle, we know that we are there. But we've seen in the last several years enough proof already of the demonic control of the nations. But guys, we're watching this. I think it's important to pay attention to what's happening now. We now have Russia and Iran involved. It's a heads up. Be safe.